Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Monday Night with Tony or Monday Nights with Tony. I'll say down by there what it's called. I'm just going to do my usual checks, make sure we are live. Tony or Monday. We are live. You know the rules, no swearing. Okay. Quite a bit to go through today. So this, I've got a few things to talk about. What I've been up to. It's kind of like my digital diary for those of you that are new around here. So I got quite a bit of pickups to show you. I'm going to go through what I've been playing. A little bit of what I've been watching. I went to watch, I nearly said Godzilla Romulus, but no, the new Alien movie. Is it Romulus? Series 6, what is occurring? We're early. Look at us, we're early. The early birds. How's your bank holiday weekend been? Feels like a Sunday here, you know? My new job, we don't work bank holidays. I don't think I've ever had a job. No, I've never had a job in my entire existence. In my 43 years on this planet, I've never had a job where I get bank holiday off. I've come up the retail route, the hardcore retail. Shout out the retail massive. Last year I was working in a gym as a cleaner. So I'm talking bank holidays on standard rate of pay. No extra pay, you know. Proper hardcore. Gib84 Gaming, evening lads. What is occurring? How's your bank holiday been? Hope it's been good. I don't know where to start. I got some notes. I want to have a little bit of a little rant. I come back to my senses though on why I set up a YouTube channel. But it's for an event. But we'll get to that at the end if I remember. Okay. How do shite working loads? Never. Like I was just saying, I'm loving this not working bank holidays. And apparently, if I'm still there, apparently this factory I'm working in shuts down for Christmas. So I'll have Christmas off. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't. It's a long way away yet, isn't it? The Accessory 6 been good. I did work bank holidays when I was an electrician on call out. Ooh, I bet you had banco, did you? Yeah, I can't imagine electricians coming out for normal pay. I have got the option to work double time this weekend, but I'm dog sitting. So I'm going to have my mum's dog, and he's been naughty. He was naughty today. Yeah, so I'm looking after my mum's dog. I completely forgot until my mum told me this morning. She goes, "You still okay to look after him?" I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about, but yes, mother. Yes, mother." Right then. Wants to see. I bought a soundtrack and I wanted to have it playing in the background, but I've just discovered that the PlayStation 5 doesn't play CDs. Either that or the CD that I bought or soundtrack that I bought doesn't work. But I bought it sealed. Okay, does anyone recognize that? It's a video game. It's one of my favorite video games. I played it early on this year. Gonna finish in my top 10. PS5 definitely doesn't play CDs. Oof, I'm kind of relieved because this cost me quite a lot of money. It was £35 for the soundtrack. Okay, anyone gonna guess what it is? Soundtrack to what, I hear you ask? Very hard to find, this was. But I remember as I was playing the game, I was thinking, yeah, this is a banging soundtrack, you know. Totally out of my comfort zone. Does it not? I never knew that. That's mental. You'd think it would play CDs, wouldn't you? So, this is the soundtrack for Celeste. What a great game. What a great game. Okay. A bit of a faff when it came to me. Normally people collect CDs though, do they? I think I'm like a dying breed. We were in HMV on Saturday. And I was like, Where's the CDs? I think I'm the only person in my area that still collects CDs. And they were right shoved at the back, almost in the basement of this thing. It's like, oh yeah, you guys, yeah, CD collectors, yeah, they're right over there. All the vinyl cool kids at the front, aren't they? But yeah, we're like kind of at the back of the bus for us lot. It's one thing the Series X holds over it, but no one uses the function. Apart from me. I think I'm going to actually get an X. It's just sold me on an Xbox. It's going to be my new CD player. Yeah, so this is, from what I can tell, it's a 3-disc soundtrack, okay? And the cool thing with this, if you haven't played the game, it probably doesn't mean anything to you. Originally, the soundtrack was released on cassette tape. How cool is that? I'm not that old school. CD is perfect for me, you know. I like to have something physical that I can skip to my favourite songs, you know. I'm going to have to do a video showing off my my CD collection. It's getting there, you know. But it came with a little art book, okay? I haven't finished. It's a bit of it's got the all the songs and all that on there. But it's done like a bit of a photo diary. This is one of the characters that your character meets on the mountain. So it kind of gives his backstory kind of thing. Oh, Madeline was the girl, wasn't it? A lot of people think Celeste's the name of the main character, but it's Madeline. So he meets Madeline along the way. So, oh, my new best friend kind of thing. Yeah, I really am impressed with this so far, but I haven't listened to it yet, but I did have a little mini panic attack because I thought the discs weren't working. But yeah, they're not marked because I bought it brand new. It was sealed, not for long, mind. Yeah, so that's my first pickup. I was an eBay pickup. I got quite a lot of eBay pickups because I got this new job. I was kind of between jobs, so I was a bit of boredom. And this job's a lot more money and a lot more hours than my last job. So I'm like flashing the cash kind of, you know, on the old eBay. But I stopped. I've slammed the brakes on. Yeah, these are my last eBay pickups for quite a while, you know. Game 84, Xbox for the win, console wars, overall, yes, isn't it? Very good game, Celeste, yes, brilliant. 100%ed it twice now. I'm gonna go back and play it again. Maybe I got the feeling that's gonna be like a Christmas game kind of thing. Yeah, I didn't actually 100% it though, if I remember right. You got the collectibles. I wasn't good enough at the game to get all the collectibles, you know. Accessory 6, this is what I love about physical gaming. All the extra merch that goes with it. Exactly. Which leads me on nicely to, I think this game comes with the soundtrack in there as well. So, Little Nightmares. Now, this was another eBay. Yes, so it's got the physical CD soundtrack as well. I've heard of Little Nightmares, and I was aware there was 2 of them, okay? But it was one, it's nothing I've really been looking for. I think I picked it up in the shops and had a look at the back and gone, that looks okay. Nobody had bid on it, and it was one of those ones, 30 seconds left. Because what my new thing to do on eBay was just go on UK sellers only. So it sorts all that out. So there's like 8,000 or 800 and something thousand sellers. Games for sale. Then I put on ending soonest. I've never done that before. So it's like some of them like 7 seconds. So I noticed this had 30 seconds to go. It was £7. So, and free postage. Boom, buy now. Arrived in good time. Played it a little bit in the week. And I thought, oh, it's a kid's game. I didn't think it was a kid's game. Cute little character like that. And if you've played it, you probably disagree it's not the kid's game. I got to like 4 or 5 screens across, and there was legs dangling. Some man had hung himself, and I was like, oh, it's not the kid's game then. But yeah, it kind of just throws you in. There isn't a tutorial. You kind of got to figure out the mechanics as you go. Like, I was playing it for about 20 minutes, realizing I could run. And then it's like, oh, if I press square, I can run. Happy days. Yeah, so that's Little Nightmares. Now, this is a game I don't know why I never had in the collection is Sonic Team or Team Sonic Racing. I haven't played any of them until this one came. This cost me, I know some guys like to know my prices. Wasn't much, £10, something like that. I think it was sealed as well, okay? It's quite a common game. And it was cheaper than what it was going for in CEX. So, just buy it. Played it a little bit. I was playing it, though, while I had YouTube on in the background. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I didn't take, like, these games are good with the audio effect, the sound effects, and the music and stuff like that, you know. Gib 84, Little Nightmares is this. Yes, I'm looking forward. I'm definitely going to enjoy going back to that, okay? Yeah, so I played that a little bit. Seems like it's got kind of like a story mode. It gives me Super Mario 3 vibes, where the map system, how you progress in the game, and you've got to come in the top 3, or you've got to get your team in the top 3 to progress and stuff like that. So far, so good. But I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I don't know if I skipped over the tutorial. It's a Mario Kart clone, isn't it? Let's be honest, you know. Oh, now this. This has been out for ages. I've been waiting for it to come down in price. Sifu. So I ended up getting the Vengeance edition, okay? So it comes with all the goodies. So it's got like some cool postcards. Now, I don't do PC gaming, right? But this game, I would rather play on the PC because of the mods. Do you know, like, I've seen one where someone's played as Chun-Li, modded the character as Chun-Li. How cool would that be? And one off random, off Soul Calibur, Taki off Soul Calibur. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to play that on the PC. Gib 84, Seifu is gorgeous, but I fell off it because it's too hard for me. I've heard it's quite tough, but I think it's one of those games. What normally happens with me, it's really hard. Like with Rise of Ronin, I was struggling with the combat early on. Then once it clicked, I was like, boom, I was in the zone, and I just was addicted to that game, you know. Yeah, man, I saw some excellent mods like John Wick and stuff. Oh, that'd be another cool one. So that's one of the little advantages I think the PC gamers have got over us. So I come with a cool art book as well. So your standard. Again, I haven't played this game yet, okay? So I don't know. But I've seen a lot of kind of speed runs of it and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Right, so the steelbook as well. Now, my local CX had this steelbook, but it was dented. So I think what my theory is, the person that had it rage quit it and punched it a couple of times. They were struggling with it. So, and the other, 2 other CXs in my area, I've got it in stock, but it's reprinted cover. So I'm staying away from that. That stuff is illegal. In Wales, it's illegal to have reprinted covers in your collection, you know. So I don't wanna break the law. So yeah, I finally got this game. I've had my eye on this game. Well, since before I even owned a PS5, I just thought that's definitely a game I'll get straight away. But it hasn't really come down in price. It's still, I believe, around about the £20, either just under or just over £20 in CX, you know. So yeah, I'm happy. It's got a bit of wear and tear there, but hey, I'm happy with that. That's more than good enough for me. Oh. Onto my Blu-rays then. Okay, yeah, I got another soundtrack. A little bit more goodness. These are just my eBay orders. Oh, this is actually Amazon. Okay. Let's crash up on the chat. Cheers, Axis. I got to head off. Love pickups, mate. Take it easy. Have a good Monday. Thanks for stopping on by. Yeah, so Star Blazers, $21.99. I've been aware of this series for the longest time, but never actually pulled the trigger on getting it, okay? So it's got one of those reversible covers. Check out that. I'm only like either 3 or 4 episodes in, but a lot of people say, it's a rip-off of Star Wars, but apparently this is a remake. the original came out before Star Wars. So you can argue Star Wars might have pinched with pride from Star Blazers, okay? But basically, there's a lot of characters. Episode 1, there's a lot going on, okay? And then, I do apologize, I'm terrible at explaining things. Basically, it's a massive war going on between Earth and this other planet. And this other planet's technology is far superior to Earth's technology. So, this other mysterious planet wants to help us, sends us like improved technology to build our own ship that can compete with our enemies, okay? Earth has got 365 days left. How they know, I can't remember how they know that, but they got a year left. So this spaceship and this team of like the best of what's left of Earth are forced underground as well. Because all Earth is polluted due to the enemy's far superior technology. And basically you're on this journey to save Earth and the clock is ticking kind of thing. So yeah, I'm impressed. Visually it's fantastic. Characters are really cool. Already I've got my favourites. I don't like her. I like this guy. Don't fussed on that one. He's going to be a bad guy but going to turn into a good guy. That kind of thing. So yeah, I really am enjoying that. Apparently there's 11 hours on the complete series and I think I paid £16 for that. So that's fantastic value for money if you ask me. Another soundtrack. Ninja Gaiden. Is it Ninja Gaiden 2? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 soundtrack. Every time I play these games, it's a banging soundtrack. It's nicely presented. I think this was in the collector's edition. That's what a lot of people do with, like, for example, the Street Fighter 6 collection. See, a lot of people are selling it, like chopping it up almost, and selling it individually to get more money out of it. It was about £5, so I thought, yeah, why not get in the collection? Yeah, but it's nicely presented, isn't it? I gotta love some Ninja Gaiden. Bought a book. But I got Godzilla, Past, Present and Future. Now this book, I thought to sell it. It was 0 bids again. The cheapest I could find, it was around about the £30 mark. And it goes up £70, £80, £90, right, for this book. So it's quite a hard book to get hold of. It is a manga, okay? It's quite interesting. I haven't read it yet. I've had a flick through. But it looks wild. It really does. It looks like there was one page I flicked on. 1 minute it looks really modern, as if it's futuristic. Then there's another bit of scene I saw. I flicked through where it was like Godzilla and pirate ships. I thought, what a great idea for a Godzilla movie. But then how would the pirate days, the 1700s, how would they compete? How would they possibly defeat Godzilla, you know? But yeah, so I got that. So Godzilla Past, Present, Future. I managed, this is to go up on the wall, okay? So I managed to find, have you tried, seen how expensive Mortal Kombat comics are? I collect Street Fighter. I've probably got about 40 Street Fighter comics in my collection, easily. Darkstalkers. But Mortal Kombat, I haven't got any because they're so expensive. But I got a limited edition. Silver edition, whatever. Malibu comic. Issue number 1. Goro, Prince of Pain. So open it up and have a little look. I just thought, oh my god. I bid on it. Nobody else had bid on it. I've almost given up on collecting Mortal Kombat comics because they're so expensive. But never give up, people. Looks pretty cool. Oh, look at that. My boy Goro. Yeah, so I got that. That was... I think I had to pay almost as much for shipping. I paid less than £5 for that. So I think about £7, £8 with all in with shipping and everything. So yeah, how cool is that? I'm well impressed with that. So these bargains are still out there. Right, so what else did I buy? We went for my mate Laxton's birthday. Shout out my mate Laxton's birthday. It was last week, but he was doing the family thing. So we went to watch Alien Romulus, I'm sure it's called. And boy, I really enjoyed it. I did do a little quick post. This isn't a review kind of thing. I'm not really good at reviews anyway. But I would put it, my favourite Alien movies, top 3, is Aliens, then Alien. I was watching that this morning actually. And Romulus is probably my 3rd favourite, okay? Yeah, really, really good. Really, every single actor, actress in it brings their A game. There's like you watch a movie, like some Star Wars films, they got good actors and they got some weak links. There's no weak link in this. The chap that plays the robot, the android, is brilliant. He's probably my favourite actor in it, if I'm being honest. It's a bit where they've again, I know it's just come out, so I'm going to avoid spoilers, but there's this bit where they take the chip out and put this other chip in, and it affects his behaviour. And the same actor, to go from acting in one style to another style, the way he talks and everything, is incredible. So he's the best at. He might win an award, I reckon, for that performance. Okay. So before we went to the cinema, we did our usual loop around Swansea. So we hit up CEX, Cash Max or Cash Generators, Cash Max, Swansea Market, so they got console action, and I wanted to go to HMV, okay? We'll do HMV first, because what I bought in there, I knew this had recently dropped in price. So we went there, on literally just before going to the cinema. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, okay? Watched this last night. It's come down to $7.99 for the Blu-ray. I think it is one of those ones I would recommend watching it on Blu-ray if you haven't seen it. A lot of people don't like I probably see it better there, don't like the art style they've gone for, okay? Let me tell you, it's fantastic. You can pause it anywhere. Pause anywhere in it and it looks exactly to me like a comic. I think what they've achieved is fantastic. It's a comic style come to life. I love the fact that, I don't get it's not for everyone, the visuals on it. Like where the street lights, around the street lights, the effect they use is just like you'd see in an old school comic, but it's live action, if that makes any sense. Story, great. A lot of people didn't like what they did to April O'Neil. I thought she was great. I bought that thinking I'll trade it in. I watch it, kind of like Super Mario, the movie. I enjoyed this so much more than Super Mario, the new Super Mario movie. Yeah, I'm not trading that in. I'm going to have that forever and ever and ever. Really, really good. Really funny. Random song. It's like a scene like halfway through. What's that song? What's going on? They're all singing that. It's so random, and that's what I love about it. It's very different to the movies. It's got its own spin on it, okay? Shredder's, it's not Shredder's story, but I'm really hoping that this did well enough to have a sequel, and then the sequel will have Shredder, because he was my boy, Shredder. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really, really did enjoy watching that last night. I thought, I was watching it, and I thought I'll watch half. Normally, I struggle to sit down and watch a movie in one go. So I thought I'll watch half last night and half tonight. But no, it was so good. I watched it in one sitting, okay? Right, so what else did I buy? These are the games I bought in CEX, okay? I finally pulled the trigger on Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. No, it's not Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, the game I'm addicted to, okay? This is the RPG. I have played the demo of the RPG, and I really enjoyed the demo. It's an action RPG as well, though. It's got the combat style. It's more hack and slash style. It's not turn-based or anything like that. But it's surprising how in-depth the combat style is. There's so much to learn, but it's so satisfying. Like, it's teams of 4. You can pick which 4 characters. So it's you and another 3 characters. And you can, if all 4 of your characters, for example, if their gauge meters at 100%, you can link all 4 of you. It goes into a cinematic mode where you do insane damage. So you do yours, then your next, then the next, then the next, and then once each of you watch the cinematic of each character, all 4 of you have another go, and all 4 of you attack at the same time. It's great. It's absolutely great. It's probably, I'm the audience where I'm addicted to the fighting game, so it's not up there with Street Fighter, the fighting game, don't get me wrong, because I grew up with Street Fighter. Chun-Li and Ryu raised me, you know, and they're almost my mum and dad. But this is the new kid on the block, okay? So it's so cool seeing Gran, that I've only seen in a 2D fighting game, running around in this absolutely stunning world. I love the fact as well, so you can see there the flying ships. I know it's impossible, it doesn't make sense, but that gives me Skies of Arcadia, one of my favourite RPGs of all time. That kind of vibe. So I'm about 40% through the game already. I've heard it's not the biggest or the longest game. I've heard some people have finished it in 10 hours. That's fine for me, okay? But this is a quality game. There's no I haven't seen any, like in a lot of RPGs, like, oh, look at that, it's beautiful over there, and you run and it's like invisible walls. There's not a lot of that going on. This is the best RPG I've played for a long time. I played the Tales of, what's the newest one? Arise. That was good, but this is miles. For me, this is miles better, okay? Mainly because the combat. Story's good. I kind of got an idea with the story because I've been playing the fighting games. I've read volume 1 of the manga, and I'm pretty sure I've watched the anime as well. Because when I was reading the manga, I'm like, this seems really familiar. So maybe I have watched the anime at some point in my long life, you know. So yeah, that I picked up. I got a feeling this is going to be a hard game to get hold of. This was my most expensive game I picked up yesterday. It's a newer game, so I think I paid £35 sterling for it, okay? But I really am enjoying playing through that. As you couldn't tell. For the GameCube, shout out Nintendo GameCube. Beautiful Joe. Never played it. Can you believe it? I've never played it. I know there's 2 of them as well. And I've always wanted this one on the GameCube as well. So I found a lovely copy in my local CX. That cost me £18. Okay, I haven't played it yet. Disc is minty like your mum as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. Left 4 Dead 2. I remember I did a video like going through all the games that I want until I get a complete, what I consider a complete collection on all my consoles. And I remember clearly on the Xbox 360 video I did this, either this one or the first one. Now, I've played the first one. I had the first one when it first came out and thought it was fantastic. Thought it was absolutely amazing. And never played the second one. So they had the second one. I think this was £12. I want to say this was £12. They had the other one there. I think I was 8. So I went for the sequel, you know. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. And this game, they've always in Swansea CX, shout out Swansea CX, they've always had it in stock. But every time I've gone to grab it, it's been a reprinted cover. Like I said earlier on, it's against the law in Wales to have reprinted covers in your collection, okay? It's Kill la Kill. And they were showing one, so they either found the case, or someone had bought the reprinted cover one, and someone else has traded this one in. Yeah, so this was, I can't remember, it wasn't much. I've been after this game for a while, and it's one of those ones where every time I see it, it's one of those reprinted covers. Yes, Arc System Works. I think it's published by them. Again, I'm a big fan of the old Arc System Works. So that's everything I picked up over the last couple of weeks, you know. So what else have I been playing? So the star of the show over the weekend has been Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and I have to get used to saying that. Still, while we're talking in the Grand Blue Fantasy universe, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Relink. Still playing that. 2B, if you didn't know, I'm going to get her up to level 500. It's going to take me years, but just a quick update. We are level either 206 or 207. We're getting there. Got a long way to go. It's an absolute grind. But this game as well, I want to talk, I'll talk a bit more about it, but yeah, hopefully I'll remember. I want to talk a bit more about my channel around that game. I've been playing a little bit of Mortal Kombat 1. Just basically having a look at the new characters. This game's fallen off, man. I'm having much more fun with that than I am with that. I think the problem with this, right, or my problem with this game, is I've maxed Mileena. I like the grind in a video game. I do. Like once I get 2B to level 500 in that, I think I might be done, uninstall, move on to the next game. Okay, that's the challenge. So because I've done that with Mileena, I'm really struggling to play as another character. Nobody is as good fun. Nobody's as near good fun as Mileena. So basically, Homelander is on there. A couple of other characters have been added, which I didn't have to pay for because I bought the premium deluxe all singing, all dancing version of it. They're nowhere near as fun as Mileena. I know I'll play and then I'll go back, I'll start playing as a Homelander. Then I'll take Mileena for a spin. I'm like, she's so much more fun. I wish there was another way where they could get something else. I've unlocked everything you can get for her. I've got like the royal costume and all that stuff, you know. So I just mess around with some of the fatalities. They never get boring, they don't. Yeah, so I don't know. There's something missing in that game, isn't there? Played a little bit of this. This is a recent pickup. Wolfenstein Youngblood Deluxe Edition. With this, it's alright. It's alright. A lot of people got it. It got a lot of hate. I get where they're coming from. It's more, it got RPG elements, which I'm all about that in first-person shooters. The girls, the two twins, so it's Blazkowicz's twin daughters are basically looking for him. He goes missing, and they're piecing the story together as the missions progress. But I think these games are better in a more linear. Get from this. I want the game to tell me, this is the next mission. Get from here to this guy. You got to shoot these guys. Where this is more kind of almost open world, a small open world then I suppose. We've got a bit of choice. So they're trying something new. So you can choose what mission to do next, and there's optional side quests and stuff like that. But I don't think that works in the Wolfenstein universe. But like I paid £4 for that, so I put a couple of hours into it. I'm probably going to go back to it. I'm not going to trade it in. I'm not interested in trading it in. I'm a massive fan of the series. Quite an interesting story, so that's the only thing that's probably going to draw me back into that. And the last game I've been playing this week on the Xbox is Armed and Dangerous. Who remembers this game? I tell you what, this is really funny. And a lot of the jokes, when I originally played it, I didn't get. I don't know, I was in my 20s, but I think my sense of humour has changed. Like, for example, this guy, I don't know, he's like hypnotising these two guards. It's almost like a rip-off of the Obi-Wan, you know, when he says, these aren't the droids you're looking for. It's kind of a rip-off of that scene, I suppose. But they don't know what to say to the guards, and they want them to run away, basically. So he hypnotises them and tells them that they're French. So they just go, we surrender, and run off. I thought that was really, really funny. So I think this game might have been ahead of its times. Very good looking game as well. Simple gameplay, I suppose. But yeah, look, it's made by LucasArts. So that's probably why they could do jokes like that, you know. Yeah, cool. Really enjoying my playthrough of that. I don't think I finished that back in the day. I remember I loved it and I got stuck. They introduced a new mechanic or something. I know there was flying bits and stuff like that. I can't really remember. Or I just fell off it. I don't know. Right, so that's what I've been playing. That's all my pickups. I've got some notes. Or the negative stuff. It's not really negative. It's a little bit negative. but I put a positive twist on it, okay? So, I've had a few issues with the old YouTube, okay? So, I've kind of forgotten why I created a YouTube channel in the first place. And it's collected, so I've been reminded of why I set up a YouTube channel in the first place, okay? So, first issue I've had was I've had a video striked, taken down. I've disputed it, I think it's called, and they've said no, it is to be permanently taken down, and it was because it was harmful. And it's a video, if anyone's it's gone, do you know what I mean? Where I talked about when I was working for Curry's in Cheltenham, where I got so drunk. Typical thing used to happen to me. I got so drunk, I was sick. I'm very rarely sick. I haven't drunk for 5 years, but it was very rare for me to be at the level where I was so drunk I'd be throwing up everywhere. So I was drunk, throwing up everywhere, cleaned up the sick, could still smell the sick, ordered a pizza, and the pizza guy looked at me funny, and basically I had sick all over my face. I hadn't looked in the mirror all day, you know. And that video got taken down for being harmful. And then I'm thinking, oh, right, okay, you're not allowed to talk about sick on YouTube. But then I watch other channels, big channels, and they're telling stories. I'm like, they're nowhere near. There's channels with fights breaking out and, you know, like these police videos. I'm thinking, what the fuck? So that did annoy me, right? And then my channel now has been, but I'm not able to earn money. Now, I had a bit of money coming in, but if you didn't know, when you're monetized, for you to actually access the money, you got all these things to fill in, these paperwork and stuff. For you to actually have the money, you got to hit the £60. So I was only on 16 or 18 pounds because one or two people have very kindly become channel members who are giving me money. Amazing, thank you. X06, yes, I remember that video. Can't believe they took it down. You know, I don't know. And even said in that video, they time stamped it. And I was talking about a briefing. Sorry, going back to that. I was talking about this briefing that I had to give because I was doing an exam basically to become a manager in Curry's. And my briefing had to be emotional, like get all the staff pumped up for the day, you know, to go and sell to all these customers. And when I said that, I can't do it now. I was pumping my fists, like air punching, and they said that was the only thing at that time. So it's whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not able to earn. So when I go on YouTube Studio now, it says you can reapply in 3 months, you can dispute it or whatever, but it doesn't tell me what video they're talking about. So I was annoyed. I was annoyed because I don't feel like I've done anything wrong. But you know what? Really, the reason sometimes I get annoyed, I feel a certain way. I think it's to do with my mental health, but I don't know why I feel that way. Sometimes for days until days after, and that's exactly what's happening now. I was annoyed because I thought, imagine I had hundreds of thousands. I know. This is just go with me for this, right? Imagine I had hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and this is how I earned a living. Yeah, I haven't got a big family. It's just me and my dog. Still got bills, because I got a mortgage to pay for, and like everyone else, okay? I got mouths to feed. I got a hungry dog downstairs, you know, and he's always hungry. But imagine them treating you like that. So literally, I know I've had a troll. I've had an issue, and funny enough, X06, on that video where I talked about it, someone was commenting, and on another video when I hit, I think 500 subscribers, someone commented again, and I had a bit of a back and forth with them, and they mentioned that video, okay, and it's funny that that's the video that got struck down because someone had struck it. So I think I know what's going on, but YouTube isn't on the creator's side, okay, but am I going to reapply in 3 months? No, I'm not. I didn't set up a YouTube channel to have money, do you know what I mean? This is a hobby, do you know what I mean? if I ever get to 10,000 and people want to start sponsoring, that's not what I'm about. If Street Fighter 7, for example, wanted to get in touch, say we want to give you the deluxe version, early access and all that, oh my God, I'm going to say yes, please. But this isn't about the money. But I felt annoyed because I thought, what if this was? And what a horrible way to earn a living, or what a horrible company to work for. You know, like some companies have millions of subscribers. That's how, and they've got employees, they've got editors, all relying on these videos to hit certain algorithms, they have enough views, they've got deadline sponsors, all got a vested interest in you making content, and then someone can come along and strike a video and they just take it down. Like these videos I make, there's no effort gone into them. I just press record. But some people, it is a business, isn't it? And I'm thinking, whew. And I just remembered, I don't care. I'm doing it for me. This is fun. I've made so many, Access Area 6 for example, I've made so many friends of the channel. I just got to know. I have met them in real life. I get to know because they've similar interests to me, and I'm learning about new video games I've never heard of. Someone will show a game, I'm like, I've never heard of that. That's why I do it. And once I come full circle, I don't care. So I'm not reapplying. I'd be gutted if I lose my channel because I don't make offensive content. You know what I mean? I don't think it's offensive, you know. Access Area 6. Seems like someone reported that particular video. Yes, I think that's what's happened. But I'm not going to let it get to me. I don't know if I get 3 strikes. I'm not 100% sure. It was stressing me out. I'm staying away from it. And I only do make videos for fun anyway. Do you know what I mean? I know my best... I don't really look at views, but one of my best performing videos was a drama video that I made on another UK Top Hat Gaming Man, Lady Decade. Or Top Twat Gaming Man, Lady Dickhead. So I could have, if I wanted to grow my channel, I could have done the drama. That's where it's at, isn't it? But I wanted to have a vent, kind of like what I'm doing now, how disgusting these people are, milking their viewers for money. But I'm not about that. I want to stay in my lane. This is my content, which brings me on to my next thing, actually. You find a lot of petty people on here, unfortunately. Yes, and I think as channels grow, you can't please everyone, so you might say something. Someone might totally disagree with my views just then. They say you should only have a YouTube channel for money. You do you, I'll do me, okay? Like, if it's not for you, don't watch. If you like it, great. Happy days, okay? So it's kind of, I'm looking at it, what's happened, as horseshit as it is, it's a good thing, you know? It's elevated. I don't want to take my glasses off. It's like how bad my eyes are. Okay, I don't need my glasses for the last bit. So, someone. Oh, and the other reason as well, before I forget, one of the reasons I wanted to talk about that is I've done last week. I did a video, usual Monday Night Live with Tony, but I did like a 10 questions thing. And I tagged 2 people, Access Area 6 and Retro Ed Steve was tagged. And they've been doing it, so thank you guys. I really am enjoying watching these videos. And they're tagging 2 people, and then those people are tagging 2 people, and some people are tagging me in the videos. But I think something's going on with my YouTube, but normally I can see, if someone mentions me, I get a notification, but I haven't had any notification. So I don't know if that's because I'm no longer a partner. I've lost that feature. I'm trying. I am catching a load of these videos. So thank you for tagging me in the videos. But more importantly, thanks for taking part. You don't have to do it. It's just for fun. I enjoy doing stuff like that. But if anyone is tagging me and I'm missing it, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know. I'm trying my best to watch all these videos. Yeah, but I'm not ignoring you, okay? Access Area 6, a reason I won't get monetized. I'm in it for something to do and enjoy. Exactly. It's expanded, I suppose, our hobby of game collecting. I like my movies, my anime, my comics, my books. It's expanding on it, isn't it? So I bought my games. That's my next couple of weeks' entertainment. but this is just like an extra bit. So I'm sharing with guys. And some of you might not have heard of any of the games that I'm talking about. And so if one person goes, I've never heard of that, and then they go and buy it and they come back and say, I absolutely love it. Happy days. My work here is done. I've just been tagged in the VR. That's how I found out about your channel. Oh, great. Happy days. Happy days. Series 6. Yes. Beho, I'm looking forward to yours. Oh, yes. Happy days. But yes, so sorry if I'm missing some tags. I don't know what's going on at the moment. But that's the only feature I'm missing. Again, I don't care. I do not care, you know. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, in one of these videos, someone was describing my channel, and they've been subscribed for a while. I've been subscribed to them as well for well over a year. And they said, oh, he likes his fighting games, but he used to stream a lot of Street Fighter and other fighting games. And I haven't, have I? I know I'm been between jobs, changing jobs and stuff like that, so my routine is kind of all over the place. But that's one of the other reasons I wanted to have a YouTube channel, is to stream. I love streaming, particularly fighting games. And this game, so Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, I don't think it's a good game for someone to watch, because I'm basically doing arcade mode over and over with the same character over and over. I can watch someone if they're exploring the roster. I love exploring the roster. But I've done arcade mode, I think, at least 4 times with every single character in the game. And I've done arcade mode with 2B 300 plus times. That's how much of a grind I'm enjoying. So I don't think you guys would enjoy watching it. Maybe I will, but it's nice to have a chat anyway. It's more of a chilled out kind of video. But I haven't been playing any other fighting games because this has been satisfying my fighting game needs, my weekly fighting game needs. Since, when did I buy it? February. When 2B dropped, that's when I bought the game, okay? So I want to get back in. I want to get Friday Night Fights. That's probably where I'll start. Get Friday Night Fights back up and running. But this game, I played it so many hours just doing arcade mode. I'm really going to struggle to play another fighting game because my muscle memory, you know, like for example, on a normal fighting game to run, you got to double tap forward. Yeah, on a stick or on the thing. With this, you just hold down L1. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm playing any other fighting game and I want to run, my muscle memory is going to be double tap, tap L1 to run across the screen. So I'm going to be even worse than I normally am, okay? But yes, your boy is smashing fighting games, but I'm playing something I don't think. Maybe I'll try this for Friday, doing Friday Night Fights. Who knows? Maybe it will be fun, you know? Oh, my imaginary friend Chris. What's going? Christoph. I heard you were busy dropping the Twister soundtrack. Oh, yeah. So my imaginary friend Chris, he was with us on Saturday. So again, we went over to the CDs, and I like my soundtracks, okay? And they had the Twister soundtrack. So Chris pretended to twist it and drop it, kind of thing. But then when he went to put it back, he actually did drop it. It was so funny, and he was like him panicking because he didn't want to drop because if he dropped on the floor, it would smash, wouldn't it? I think there was a member of staff by us as well. That was funny. Chris as well. Shout out my imaginary friend Chris. He's got a new dog, a little tiny. It's about that size, isn't it, Chris? He looks lovely. He looks lovely. I don't know if I'll say anything interesting. Series 6 and my imaginary Chris laughing. There we go, guys. So that's everything I wanted to discuss, show off my pickups. But yeah, I've kind of had to turn a negative into a positive because it was stressed. These things stress me out. Like, it's like when I don't like to feel like I've done anything wrong. I like to stay on the right side of the law most of the time, unless someone's threatening my dog. I take that shit very seriously. But yeah, so I just think it's not nice. I would be gutted if I lost my channel. But there's some people out there who think if I lose my channel, how are these other people got channels, you know. So I think it's just like someone was saying, there's one particular person, because when we had the back and forth, maybe you're watching this, hi, I won't pronounce, he's changed his channel name now to something racist, okay? But we were having a back and forth, and I basically said, you're just jealous, mate. And he said, I could set up a better YouTube channel in a second. So what I did, I should have just ignored him, but I did. I subscribed to him. I'm his only subscriber. And I said, right, I've just subscribed to you. So I really look forward to this amazing content you're going to make. A couple of weeks go by and I'm like, still waiting. I won't let it go. I know you shouldn't engage with the trolls. So I think he's feeling a bit butthurt about that, you know. So it does make sense. It's too much of a coincidence that the video he had an issue with was the video that got taken down. But it is what it is. We're going to move on to bigger, better, more positive things, you know. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you have a great week. Yeah, love you. Bye.